What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys Heracross and Glimmora in ranked regulation age. Now, when it comes to Glimmora, this Pokemon is sneaky underrated. It is so strong, and every time I use it, it is always balling out. Now, Glimmora is holding the Power Herb as item to pair up with Meteor Beam, which allows us to use this big time stab move in one turn. On top of that, we're going to get a special attack boost from that. Now, after we use that move, chances are we're picking up some big time damage or even a KO. Glimmora just turns into an absolute powerhouse. Being +1 on special attack really makes this thing hit like a truck, and then we got Venoshock and Earth Power to kind of pair up with that. Now, Heracross, on the other hand, is the definition of a glass cannon. It can't take many hits, but it hits really hard. It's got Guts, it's got Flame Orb as item, rocking close combat, knock off, facade, and last but not least, protect. Now, our final 4 Pokemon, 2 of them are going to be attackers, 2 of them are going to be support. We got Rillaboom, we got Magmar, Hydreigon, and Rillaboom. Magmar going to be a great follow me user, Rillaboom going to be a great coaching user, and then Rillaboom's going to be a big time physical attacker, and Hydreigon's going to be a big time special attacker, especially with that life orb. Now guys, if you want to run the team for yourself, the code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing this Glimmora and Guts Heracross team. So guys, looks like we're going up against Galarian Weezing here in match number 1. Now this Pokemon always annoys me. Like, playing without abilities is just such a weird kind of playstyle, so it always bothers me whenever I go up against them. They also got Garchomp, they're rocking Kingambit, Conkeldurr, Haunter, which is a nice little off-meta pick, and then last but not least, Farigiraf. Now, this Galarian Weezing could actually be just like Misty Terrain, right? It could definitely be Misty Terrain. Now, for our lead, I could go Glimmora here. That wouldn't be too bad here, just trying to get that Meteor Beam popping. And I think I am going to end up doing that. And on top of that, I could go into like Flame Orb Heracross, or I could just go into like Hydreigon, or even Rillaboom while we kind of set up here, right? Rillaboom sets the terrain. We get off a Fake Out. I can get down for it. And if they go into Farigiraf, we could just like Wood Hammer through. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring Heracross, and last but not least, we are going straight into Hydreigon, man. Hyper offensive squad right here. We're leaving our 2 support Pokemon not on the field, so maybe we'll use them in the next match. Magmar, super powerful. Same thing with Electabuzz in this format. They're just so good. I don't know why. Like, Electabuzz and Magmar came out from the murky depths and are just dominating usage in big time tournaments, and for good reason. I mean, Eviolite makes them super bulky. They got great move pool for support, great abilities. Everything works out fine for them. We're gonna end up seeing Haunter alongside with Garchomp. Now, Haunter and Garchomp, obviously a little weird here. I don't really know what Haunter does, right? Haunter's kind of scaring me. And something I want to do here is just pop a Meteor Beam right into the Haunter slot and just go into a Fake Out. Keep it simple. Fake Out right into the Garchompy. And hopefully none of them are Covert Cloak. I doubt it, right? I doubt Garchomp's Covert Cloak. He's going to end up withdrawing Garchomp. You're going to go into Farigiraf. That's a fine turn if you do go into Farigiraf. I don't mind it. It's got to be Farigiraf, right? Stop and Fake Out. It's going to be Kingambit. So Kingambit is going to get the Fake Out, take about -6 damage. No big deal. And Icy Wind is going to fly. The Toxic Debris actually does not pop out here. It's only for physical attacking moves. But Speed's going to drop here. So he's here dropping a few Icy Winds. No big deal. Meteor Beam launches into the Haunter slot. So I like this. Special attack is going to get boosted. The Haunter's launches some Icy Winds. I'm kind of scared of this, what's it called? Wow, 1 HP. Are you sashed? You are sashed. So you're going to sash up here. If I can land an Earth Power into that Kingambit, that could be beautiful. That could be beautiful, especially +1 on special attack. An Earth Power would be lovely. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I know I'm lower on speed, but I can do that with a Grassy Glide and just finish off the Haunter as well. So that is something I really do like. So we know they have Garchomp late game. We have Hydreigon right now. We know they got Haunter. We know they got Kingambit. And he's just going to protect the Haunter here, which is a smart call. So they protect Haunter. Keep it in for another turn. And Kingambit, what are you doing? Hopefully Glimmora has a chance to sell Outspeed, even though it's -1. I really hope so. Yeah, it does. Beautiful. Earth Power +1. Big time damage. Almost KOing, which kind of sucks that it didn't. And this thing's Sword Stance pops. So now we're sitting here in a scary spot, right? We're sitting here in a scary spot. Sitting here in a scary spot. Now, what I mean by that is they could Sucker Punch me and do a ridiculous amount of damage. So what I'm thinking here is to just go... Let me just go like Earth Power this slot and then throw a Wood Hammer over here just to finish off you. Actually, will Grassy Glide finish you off? I think Grassy Glide could finish you off. I'm not gonna risk it. I am so not gonna risk it. I don't want Terrasilize. We're just gonna go for a Wood Hammer here. So he ends up withdrawing Haunter. That's fine by me. And go back into Garchomp. Is that the play? Is Chomsky coming back out here? No, it's gonna be Weezing. This is fine. And it is Misty Terrain. See, I told you guys early on in the video. There's a high chance that this thing could be Misty Terrain. The terrain is going to come out here. This looks like you got to be going for Sucker Punch, right? This looks like you got to be going for Sucker Punch. So good thing I did go for Wood Hammer into this slot. If you go for Sucker Punch and KO my Glimmora, no big deal. Let's see. Yeah, it is Sucker Punch. Yeah, if you KO my Glimmora, no big deal, because we're just going to KO you and waste your Terror type. But there's a chance we survive this. We don't, but Toxic Debris at least come out onto the field. That would have been big if we soaked that, because Earth Power into this Weezing slot would have been massive. So Wood Hammer flies. Bop, see you later. Get on out of here. We still have Terror type. They do not. That turns to a 3v3, which I don't mind that. I don't mind that. If the first Earth Power KO, that would have been huge. But still, Rillaboom. Still -1 on speed. We gotta remember that. There's a chance that they do throw back out Haunter, so we could go into like a faster Pokemon. Like you. You're pretty fast. I mean, Glimmora was outspeeding King Gambit -1. Haunter could be really fast, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna go in Heracross this turn, I think. As much as I want to swap Rillaboom, it really depends on who they go into. If they go into Haunter, I'm just gonna KO Haunter. But if they go in the Garchomp, then I'm gonna hard swap. It's Garchomp, so let's hard swap here. Let's just do a little bit of protect action, get that Guts triggered, and swap so we can get terrain later. Plus I get my speed back on Rillaboom, which I really like. I'm gonna swap Rillaboom. We're protecting the shiny Heracross. This little pink Heracross. And out comes my boy Hydreigon. Now, there's a chance that you do go for Dragon Move here, but I'm hoping you're launching just like, I don't even know. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you're going for. You're gonna go for a Poison Jab here, which I don't mind. Poison Jab's fine. Do not poison me. Of course it poisons me. Of course it's poisoning me. So there's that. He's gonna go for, oh, my Hydreigon's dead. My Hydreigon's so dead. That really hurts. So Hydreigon's dead to this. That really hurts. Alright, so Heracross, looks like you're gonna have to clutch up here. Same thing with Rillaboom. I have Fake Out ready to roll. I'm not even gonna use Fake Out. I'm just gonna actually Wood Hammer this, I'm just gonna Wood Hammer this, what's it called, slot. This Garchomp slot. Even though you might protect. What is the player? Because you could swap Weezing right here. You could definitely swap Weezing. I do have Fairy Terror type, which I think is going to be a great call for us. I do see you are rocking Poison Jab, but I am just going to go Fairy Terror type and rip a Facade here. Actually, what's going to do more damage? Facade's double damage. It's not Stab, though. Close Combat's going to do more damage. So we're going to go Fairy Terror. Actually, we're not going to... yeah, we are going to use Fairy Terror right now. Poison Jab's scaring me, though. So I'm going to do this. And... I can't get off a Wood Hammer in this slot. I'd rather just go for a straight Grassy Glide. Or even a knockoff. Take off item, too. We'll do this. So Terrasilize, I am terrified of this Garchomp. Obviously, Poison Jab does so much damage. But they're not swapping here. They're not swapping. They simply are not swapping. So I'm going to go into Fairy Terror here just to bypass some Dazzling Gleams or even Dragon Moves. Poison Jab, 100% scaring me. He does stick with the Poison Jab. You should soak this. Yep, Rillaboom does soak it, which is great news. And Close Combat does launch. So it does not KO, which really sucks. I was really hoping that would actually KO. I was really hoping that would KO. And Rough Skin does some damage to me. So Rough Skin flies here. We do get rid of this thing's item. I thought he was going to hard swap here. We get rid of his Black Sludge. So this thing's sludging up. Acid Spray's going to fly here. Ooh. Doing some nice damage. And can Grassy Glide KO? I don't think so. I don't think Grassy Glide can KO. I really don't think so. There's my Guts trigger. My little Guts. And honestly, why didn't it trigger last turn? Didn't I protect Heracross? That's why it didn't do as much damage. Did I not have Guts trigger last turn? I thought I swapped into him and protect it. Didn't I do that? Didn't I swap in there and protect? I honestly kind of forget, but still. Now we're sitting here. I could protect again. I kind of gotta hope Grass Guy can KO with the Miracle Seed, all that good stuff. And then just launch like a facade into this slot. Come on, Grass God. Go big time here. Go big time, Grass God. Really? Really just lost me the game here? Rough Skin chips up. Can you KO my Rillaboom if anything? Yeah, you are going to KO my Rillaboom. That really sucks. That really sucks. That really sucks. So Heracross doing big time damage here. Same thing with Glimmora, but it's not going to be enough here. It's not going to be enough. These guys are just soaking these shots. They're just soaking these shots all day. Dazzling Gleam going to finish this off as we're -1 on special defense. And our opponent just played really well. So try to get out Glimmora, try to get out Heracross here. Again, just wasn't enough. We start off 0-1. Let's go bounce back in match number 2. So guys, we're looking to bounce back here in match number 2. And we are going up against a dope snow team. They got not even a Alolan Ninetales. I was going to say Alolan Ninetales to set the snow, but it's going to be Abomasnow to set the snow. Alongside with Glaceon, Lapras, Slush Rush, Alolan Sandslash, and then they got Mamoswine and Slush Rush Sea Titan. Now, one problem here is we do not have any weather control, so they're just going to get it, and they're going to get after it. Magmar, actually pretty good here. Low-key, Magmar can rip it up, especially with Volamise and Flame Body. I do like it. I do like it, so I am going to end up leading you. Hydreigon going to also be a great lead just because Heat Wave can do a lot of damage here. Heracross, we're going to bring in here. And last but not least, we're going to go Glimmora. I do like this. I do like this. So let's lock it in. Let's lock it down. Let's see how we do up against this snow team. We are 0-1. Looking to bounce back. A big time victory here would be awesome. I believe they just lead Abomasnow alongside with like Sea Titan or even Sandslash and just try to outspeed an attack. And if that's the case, I mean, we will probably Terrasilize Hydreigon and just look to rip Heat Waves. Heat Waves just going to be a top tier move right now. It's just going to be really good. We got the Poison Terror type on Hydreigon, which is okay. It's not terrible. But they're going to end up bleeding Lapras here. So Lapras comes out here. We go Magmar and Hydreigon. I don't have any double hitting moves, so I really don't have to Terrasilize right now. I really don't have to Terrasilize. I mean, I honestly should just go Heat Wave and Terrasilize and Heat Wave again. I could just Terrasilize in Dark Pulse. I think I'd rather do that because Heat Wave should just be able to KO Abomasnow unless he Terrasilises, so I'd rather get off some damage onto Heat Wave. There's a chance you go for like Hydro Pump, obviously, with like Lapras into the Magmar slot, but we'll take our chances here. If we lose Magmar, we lose Magmar, right? Magmar's here just to soak up some shots anyway. Plus, he should be able to outspeed Lapras, and I wouldn't mind if he gets off a Heat Wave before like a Hydro Pump flies out here. The Terror types for Terror types, using them all day, probably into this Abomasnow slot, right? Yep. Abomasnow's gonna grab it. He's gonna go in straight poison. So double poison terror. I like to see it. I like to see it. So Abomasnow could set up an Aurora Veil. It could be deadly for us. Dark Pulse gonna launch here, doing great damage. Especially on the Lapras. Lapras is so bulky, and Heat Wave's gonna fly here. And who's dodging it? Lapras dodged it. Any burn? Any burn? We get a burn. All right, I'll take a burn. I'll take a burn on special attacker. So that happens. Aurora Veil does pop. We kind of seen that coming from 85,000 miles away. And Lapras, what you got cooking for us? Blizzard. That's fine. So Blizzard flying here, doing great damage because it's a crit on the Hydreigon. And see how we should play this. I could Clear Smog. I could Taunt. Probably should have Taunted turn 1. That could have been pretty big for us. I'm just going to drop another Heat Wave. Just chunk up some even more damage. Just already throw another Blizzard. I could just start Dark Pulsing you down. Actually, I could just launch a Draco Meteor instead. Go to Dark Pulse. I think the combination of Dark Pulse and Heat Wave could probably KO here. Let's see. Dark Pulse flying, and I get a flinch chance here. Not doing nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Heat Wave is going to launch Double Connect, which is great. It's only doing little damage. Just little chip damage. Blizzard flies here. Hydreigon's able to soak. Probably double Blizzard's going to fire. And now you're going to Leech Seed me. You're going to Leech Seed me. How dare you? Leech Seed flies out here. We are just going to KO this Abomasnow. Actually, we're just going to Draco Meteor this Lapras down. Just finish that bad boy off. Aurora really helping him out with a damage boost. Oh my lord. Luckily we burned this thing. This could get real annoying. Do I just Draco Meteor that thing? Get rid of him and Leech Seed? Or I can swap you into like Glimmora. I mean, the thing is Blizzard's flying, which is a slight issue here. I'm just going to Draco Meteor that thing. Oh, Sheet Wave up. I'm gonna try to KO this thing. Try to say see you later to it. And he ends up withdrawing. So he's gonna withdraw, give his Leech Seeds to something else. It's gonna be Sea Titan. So Sea Titan's gonna come out here. He's gonna have to take this Draco Meteor. He's gonna soak it really well, especially with the Veil. And how much damage are we doing here? That was a crit too. That was a crit too, so that's some great damage. There goes my Life Orb damage. I'm dead. And Magmar's chilling on the field for a little bit. Magmar. Rock another Heat Wave. We love it. Damage. Oh my god, minimal to Sea Titan. Burn? No burn. Oh my god, dude, the damage is just ugly. He's gonna freeze me here, isn't he? Now Leech Seed flies. Yes, I probably should swap Magmar. Can't really have Sea Titan just chilling on the field here, just ripping with Leech Seeds. I could go into you and I could just protect him reset turn. So I get that Guts triggered. I think that's gotta be my play. And then hard swap into Glimmora. Yeah, like that. So we got some damage on all these Pokemon. So we'll go for a nice little swap here into Glimmora. Play it safe. We'll just go for a protect till we get Guts triggered. And we get rolling with Heracross. I mean, dude, the Aurora Veil is just a pain in the neck. He's got to be Light Clade, right? He's got to be most likely Light Clade. Light Clade! Get out my Glimmora more. And I got speed rolling on everybody except for probably Sea Titan, right? Sea Titan with Slush Rush. Really just flying here. He's going to end up going for a Play Rough. Oh, no. You better chill on me. You better chill on my boy. You better chill. And there's a Hydro Pump. That's going to do some damage, man. Hydro Pump launch. I knew you had Hydro Pump this whole time. I'll get Guts triggered. I'm thinking, honestly, you might be able to soak up a Play Rough, which would be beautiful. If I get off a Meteor Beam into you. And actually, I'd rather. Who's faster? Glimora's faster, right? Not the same. You guys are going to both outspeed Lapras. I should probably double down on Sea Titan. Nah. I'm going to Meteor Beam into Sea Titan. And then close combat into Lapras. Wasn't expecting you to actually outspeed here. Heracross flying speed. Heracross flying, so big time KO into the Lapras, which is great news. Probably going for a play off here. Oh no, we're outspeeding as well. Can this Meteor Beam KO? Meteor Beam can KO. Oh baby. Oh baby. Go ahead Meteor Beam. Go ahead Meteor Beam. Go ahead Glimmora. Stab, super effective. +1. Go ahead Meteor Beam. That's big time KOs. That is big time KOs. So we pick up 2 massive KOs. Now they're sitting here with Abomasnow. Abomasnow, so Aurora Veil's gone. Aurora Veil's gone. Who is your final Pokemon? We still have Magmar. So if I really wanted to, I could protect him and just get a Follow Me user out here, depending on who actually comes out here. But is he gonna be what's it called? No, it's gonna be Mamoswine. Mamoswine out and about. I think we just stay and we go for the Earth Power here. Earth Power into you and we go for the close combat in this slot. I'm with it. We're not even gonna use Magmar. We're going for just offensive right here. Looking to finish this match up here. Aurora Veil gone. We need to take advantage of these turns. Close combat flies with Guts. Are you sashed? You're not. See you later, Mamo. See you later. That pretty much wraps up the game. Heracross Glimmora. Like I said, we're bouncing back here. Match number 2. We versed a dope Snow team. Props to our opponent for using this. And Glimora's just gonna outspeed and finish this one off. Yeah, Aurora Veil always scary. We're always doing minimal damage with the Aurora Veil, but once it wore off, I was ready to go. I was ready for it. But yeah, both these Pokemon hit like absolute trucks. You got the Meteor Beam, you have close combat with Guts. You guys seen it firsthand. We're 1-1. Let's go hop into our third. Final match on its way. Looking for a winning record. Looking to go 2-1. We're going up against a Misdreavus team. Rocking probably the Eviolite. Misdreavus giving me nightmares about Fluttermane. That Pokemon is absurd. They also have... what is that? Komo-o, Toxtricity, dope Pokemon, and then Incineroar, Amogus, and Ursaluna. So Misdreavus looks like it pops Trick Room, right? It's gotta pop Trick Room. I can always taunt it with Magmar, which wouldn't be a bad call. So I think I am just gonna end up leading Magmar here, and maybe just going in with like Glimmora. I think that's just a solid lead all around. I think I like both of them. We're gonna definitely bring Hydreigon. Hydreigon's a speedy attacker, and I could bring Rillaboom. It's either Rillaboom or Heracross here. I mean, Rillaboom obviously can get terrain control. It can do respectable damage with a few grass moves. But Heracross, on the other hand, we're going Heracross. This video is about Glimmora and Heracross. Let's go Heracross here. I like Heracross, especially it just earned its spot in the third and final match with that last battle victory. Heracross, just close combat after Guts is just absurd. The damage is just broken. It really is. Because he already hits hard enough as is. Add Guts, add Stab on top of that. It's just through the roof. They're going to end up going into Incineroar alongside with Komo-o. Now, I definitely want to just try to rip a Meteor Beam here. Intimidate gonna fly. He wants to boost stats. Be my guess, I could just Clear Smog him. I am just gonna... I guess I'll just go for Follow Me here. Or I could just do this. I could just go into like a Taunt. Or, you know, let's just Spiky Shield and Clear Smog. Let's just Spiky Shield, Clear Smog. Because he's probably outspeeding me. I can do this. You gotta be faking out Glimmora, correct? You gotta be faking out Glimmora. Yeah, it's just an obvious read. So take that Spiky Shield damage. How about that? How about that? Take that. A little bit of Spiky Shield damage. And Clear Smog. Actually, we outspeed him. Wow. We outspeed Komo-o. Kind of crazy. And this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I want him to attack, pop his Throat Spray, right? And then Clear Smog him. No, he doesn't have Throat Spray. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Alright. Looks like Follow Me's going to replay. And who could you swap into? Because I want to send a Meteor Beam into this Incineroar slot. And I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Follow Me. Meteor Beam. Come here, Incineroar. Come here, boy. I'm attacking you. I'm attacking you. And yeah, you're withdrawing all day. I seen that coming, but still, Meteor Beam's flying. Who's taking this Meteor Beam? Who's taking it? Mischievous. Okay. That's fine. Follow Me, flying here. You going for another Clanging Scales? Could definitely do that. Meteor Beam is flying. Good thing we're outspeeding as well. Great news on our end. Here we go. Meteor Beam popping. Send it, baby. How much damage are we doing here? That's some good damage. That's some great damage. Clanging Scales is going to launch again. That's totally fine. Defense is dropped. I mean, if I had a physical attacker out here, you'd be dead in an instant. And from here, we'll just go for Heat Wave, and I will honestly just look to Venoshock you down. Or probably just Earth Power. This Mischievous, because we don't want to set it up like Trick Room or something. I'd rather just attack it, right? Because this is a slow Komo-o, leading me to think they want to get off Trick Room, right? They definitely want to get off Trick Room. This thing's defense is -2. Heracross. Like, dude, if I had Heracross in here, I'd just rip up into it. Yeah, I'm just going to go Earth Power here. Send it into the Mischievous slot. And this thing's just helping handing. Okay. Fair game. That's fair game. That's fair game. Heat Wave launches. Heat Wave almost doing enough damage to KO Mischievous. Earth Power is going to fly here. And, oh, you are Levitate? You're Levitate? Wow. And both my Pokemon survive. We're 1 HP bandits, even though we're on 2 and 4. I love it. Now we can just do this. And then just launch an Earth Power in this slot. But this is Stab. This is Stab. This is going to do a tad bit more. So I'm just going to go for Venoshock. We're 1 HP bandits. He ends up withdrawing. You going back into Incineroar? That's the real question. You are Levitate, Mischievous. I did not know that. You go back to Incineroar. Be my guess. Better be protecting the Komo-o if that's your case. And no, you have Vacuum Wave. Ooh, a little bit of Vacuum Wave action. So Vacuum Wave flies. Heat Wave launching. Someone's dodging it. And I do -5 damage to this Incineroar. Hydreigon could be the play. I kind of just want to go into Heracross here. Still have Terror type, which is good, so I could go Poison if I want to. I could go Fairy. I don't think you fake out Heracross. Even though I could just like play Stall and just protect. I don't think you fake out the Heracross. I really don't think you fake out the Heracross. I really don't think you fake out the Heracross. But I think we just play it smart. We protect regardless, right? Right? I guess... no, we don't want to Clear Smog that. I don't even know what to do here. I'm just gonna try to close combat this thing down. It withdrew Komo-o. And I'm going for close combat here. Mischievous out and about. And you do fake me out still. Wow. So fake out pops. We definitely want to go for another follow me here. We want to try to get rid of this Mischievous here, right? Getting rid of Mischievous could be huge. Because Heracross can legit just rip up the competition here. They really can. I'm just going to go for follow me here again. I am just going to go for knockoff. We're going to get rid of Mischievous. So I got Guts Trigger. I'm ready to roll, man. I'm ready to roll. We're going to see a Terra type pop out here from Incineroar. Incineroar going to get Terra type. What you got here? You have Grass? What are you popping here? Flying. Alright. I'm not going for close combat in that slot. I can Facade and double down into next turn if I wanted to. But follow me's going to pop out here. Heracross is going to KO the Mischievous. You could be going for Helping Hand here. You don't. Pop. See you later, Mischievous. Get on out my face. And from here, Incineroar is just going to KO the Magmar. Flare Blitz, yep. Flare Blitz going to KO the Magmar, no big deal. We have to bring out Hydreigon. I could drink a Meteor that slot down. I do have Facade ready to roll. You still have Komodo. Which, I mean, I could drink a Meteor that slot down. I feel like he wants to attack this Heracross, so I could always just, like, protect this turn. And force a move into this slot. As he goes into Ursaluna. I mean, close combat can do damage into that. Close combat. I think personally we do this. Fairy Terra into close combat. In hopes that we can soak up a Flare Blitz. But being -1 could get real ugly. Because your final Pokemon. I don't think we should Terrasilize. I think we should save our Terra. We're gonna Dark Pulse here. I'm not gonna lower my special attack. Oh no, and you end up protecting. That's a big time protect. That's a big time protect. Can we get a flinch here? A flinch would be massive. A flinch would be massive. Give me a flinch. Help me out a little bit, game. Nope. Actually, wait a minute. We don't even know if we got the flinch yet. Close combat's gonna get blocked. I really want to just level that Ursaluna. And we do. We get the flinch. We get the flinch. Your boy gets the flinch. Your boy gets the flinch. I got the flinch. I got the flinch. Oh my lord. Did I just get that flinch? I'm gonna Dark Pulse here again. Rip another close combat. Might as well, dude. We got speed going. We got speed going. You could swap into Komodo. We got the flinch. He ends up withdrawing Incineroar, going into Komodo. Big mistake right there. That's just a bad turn. I get you want to Intimidate, but that's just a bad turn for you. Dark Pulse launches. Here's some nice damage. Nothing crazy though, but I think this turn works out. I mean, we do have double protect, so we can just double protect it. We're going to be able to close combat, finish you off. And we have a lot of speed going on our side right now. That is huge. Yo, the Dark Pulse flinch? Come on, man. Come on, man. A little bit of RNG on our side never hurt. RNG is usually not on our side, so I'll take it all day. Take a little bit of burn damage. Obviously, he goes back into Incineroar. He's going to Intimidate us. Heracross should still be able to Facade and KO this Incineroar. Even through Intimidate, but I think it's just a simple double protect play, right? Just a nice simple double protect play. Play it slow. We should outspeed, and then I could Terrasilize my Hydreigon and rip a Draco Meteor. Definitely the play. Definitely the play. Double protect, baby. Double shield. Double and shield. We're not dealing with fake out, even though he's faking out Heracross. Let's see. No, he would have faked out the Hydreigon. I see you. I see you. Alright. So now we definitely got a Terrasilize Hydreigon. Saved our Terra type for a great time. And then, yeah, I still think Facade should still be able to KO this Incineroar, right? It should definitely still be able to KO that Incineroar. So we'll Terrasilize into Poison. We'll rip a Draco Meteor. Facade time into you. You're not. You have low health. I like this has to KO. I'm gonna be so upset if it doesn't. I'm gonna be so upset if it doesn't. So we're gonna rip this. We'll see how this one plays. We'll see how this one plays. Flying Terra Incineroar though, that's an odd Terra type, but it worked out really well in this matchup. Honestly, if you didn't have Flying Terra on Incineroar, this matchup could have ended a lot earlier than it should have. But we're gonna end up Terrasilizing our Hydreigon finally, just so we're not weak to Dragon moves. Poison's actually a really good Terra type here. Lovely little Poison typing. Lovely. End up using that. Dracometeor gonna launch. We're gonna say bye-bye to Komodo. Stands no chance surviving that. Dracometeor, one of the strongest dragon moves of all time. And then, final move here. Facade from the Heracross for the victory. Show it to me, Heracross. You got that guts. You got that Flame Orb. You got it all going. Game over? Game over. Even through Intimidate, Heracross still hitting real hard. We go 2-1 for today's video. Thank the Lord for the flinch. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We killed it today. Glimmora, Heracross helping us out. Grab ourselves a 2-1 winning record. RNG on our side for the first time in a while. Gotta respect it. You gotta love it. You definitely gotta love it. Glimmora doing an insane amount of damage with Meteor Beam. And Heracross actually doing a lot of heavy lifting today with Guts, Flame Orb, and then Close Combat and Facade. You really can't go wrong with them. But guys, that is gonna be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.